I was like filming before and the lighting was awful. Hopefully this is better. I have manicotti. This I'm having for lunch. I'm gonna eat this to watch Wentworth. I just took this supplement, microlinguals, so it's like a sublingual, which is something that sublingual means you put under your tongue and it dissolves. And this one dissolves super fast, like it says it does. And this is B12, or a little B12. And there's these little teeny, so wants to just focus on my face, little teeny baby like supplements. Cause whenever I'm like very lethargic, kind of depressed, my anxiety is through the roof. Like I always like would go and get a B12 shot, and that says a lot coming from someone who has a fear of needles and hates anything to do with doctors and dentists and all that god awfulness. I don't like it. So the first time I asked for one, the doctor didn't charge me for it because he's a peach. He just had to pay for the office visit. But you know what he did? He left me for someone else. My regular like GP internist doctor. He now how long did I cook this for? 7 minutes. He now is working in like a retirement community center facility. The good news is where he's working is where my great aunt lives, so I can still go over there and be like, hello, excuse me, can I have a proper goodbye if you're gonna leave me? Don't just send a note in the mail being like, I'm moving, here's the new guy, which I haven't used yet, just a nice nurse lady who gave me my flu shot. I think she should come in handy, but they're apparently aware over there of my anxiety and fear and phobias. But yeah, so this is the second time I'm taking it. I took one yesterday, or did I? I know I took one the day before. I need to like remember, there's things I should be taking, but it's like out of sight, out of mind. So trying to do that to feel better. I got my pink Himalayan salt going because I think it works best when it's heated, and the longer like you have it lit, the more it heats, and the more it heats, like the better, because I'm planning on maybe doing some work down here, or like tonight when I'm hanging out with my dad, when we're like watching TV and whatnot, like I can sit near it and reap its benefits. I should take my allergy medicine while we're talking about things like that. Like now that I'm not here, this was like my big problem here, now something's here, and I don't know where my mom put that little like thing to use to get your knots out. We had some massaging devices, which sounds dirty, but it's not. Here they are, they're down here. There's this thing, which you would have someone like roll on your back, or maybe you find a way to do it yourself. And then there's this, which to get when I was in PT, one day one of the helper people was like setting up and grabbed a like hooky device, like this purple one here, and was asking Stacy, was that her name, my physical therapist, like who is it for? She thought it was for me. So she hurt her shoulder somehow when playing with her son at the playground on the monkey bars. So she was using this, and I'm like, so when I saw this in Home Goods, I'm like, I know what this is for. I was like, oh yeah, get that knot, girl. So I worked out, I was trying to work out the knot on my right shoulder blade, like, you know, back, like, hey. And it was so tender, it hurt, and then I like gave myself an abrasion. So but this thing's just like nice to just dig in there and dekinkify your knots. Yeah, I still have to figure out, like, I might as well just take a relaxing bath, right? Everything hurts. Did I say I'm wearing my ankle brace? My mom told me to put it on. And she said elevate my leg. But I should tell my father, I'm like, I have an injury. It could be stress induced, or I could have accidentally done something to myself. I seriously, like, I don't know, but eat the manicotti, do some more binging, or finish Wentworth. This time over there on the big screen on my little mini iPad, because my mom was asking me if I saw Suzanne. Apparently she's come and gone, and I said, I've been in bed all day. She's like, you need to get up and eat. I'm like, people bugging me. But usually, like, after a nice relaxing bath, I tend to feel a little bit better. And I've been enjoying my face mask regime that I do like once a week. Those masks. I feel like they really like clean my face nice. So I might do that or use a different mask on my face. I think my face could use something for like oil and crap. Which would be that. I thought this fun peel off mask I might use. I don't know. Kind of create less work for myself. And so it's like, I mean, I put on clean socks, fresh clean socks. Because the ones I had on before would be too thick for this brace. Ow. And what else can I share with you? I don't know, what time is it? It's 3:20. I'm guessing my dad went to work since he's not in Florida. And my mom kept asking Siri to call me, like, call Mallory, and she would be like, sorry, I don't have a phone number from Microsoft Office. I'm like, what? But maybe tonight, like, I'll sit down with my dad and we can, like, organize things and, like, go over some stuff and get his, like, point of view, because I always have my mom's point of view. I'm always, like, shoving things in her face, like, should I do this? Look at this. I want to do this. Sign me up. I wanted to do, like, VidCon, IMAX, Playlist Live, and BeautyCon. And I think IMAX for New York is already sold out. I saw something on Facebook. I'm like, seriously? It was kind of like, oh, no room unless you're like a card holder, you might get a spot. I remember something about VidCon. I'm like, I think, but it's like, I need to go on all these websites and figure out when the frick they are. I think Playlist, though, is April. So I might ask to do this for my birthday. But after Digitour, was it? My mom and dad wanted to, like, run in the street. And you know what? I honestly don't blame them. It was a bunch of, like, teens and tweens running around screaming, fangirling, and being like, what a fangirl would do when she's like 12 and 14. So, like 10, 11. I'm just so glad I got a selfie with Kingsley, and I'd love to have another one. So he's going to VidCon. I'm like, hey. So because that experience was so unorganized and like god awful, which yes, I'm saying that now. Although I do dream of one day being invited to all these events. I'm like, unless they have their own show and they like do a meet and greet, I don't know how I'll get to meet people. But so my mom is already acting like she's not down for it, but I might guilt trip her. I'm already having plans. I'm going to be like, listen, this is the deal. I'm going to tell my therapist this is the deal. The therapist's going to tell my mother. Let her go. And it's not, I mean, where Playlist usually takes place, I've been there. It's at the Marriott in Orlando. We were there for a Frozen Food Convention conference thingy. Not last year, but the year before, because last year was what, in Dallas, was it? I don't know. AFICON? This year is in San Diego. But yeah, anyway, I think it's that or something similar to that, but not that y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so it's like easy driving distance. We'd get a place in Disney using our vacation points and make a little trip of it. It's like a 3-day event. I'd pick who I want to see and like go get her done. But yeah, so that's kind of, you know, I got my first cars. I made a PowerPoint presentation of why Mallory needs the Volkswagen Beetle convertible in the light blue color. I'm pretty persuasive. So yeah, but yeah. What I'm really looking forward to this summer is seeing Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas in concert. Oh, yeah. Can't wait. If the meet and greet wasn't like $1 gazillion, I would still be up on that. One day, I'm sure I'll get to meet all these people somehow, some way. But yeah, so I don't know. I gotta Google stuff and work on things, and I say this all the time. Figure out my life. Maybe that'll be the title of my memoir. Figure Out My Life by Mallory. I don't even know. The school traffic's out and about. The kids had like 2 days off of school. I still haven't gotten to go sledding yet. Like if I had 30, like if I had proper gear, meaning like snow pants and like the right gloves and everything, I'd be like frolicking out in the snow and rolling around in my backyard. It's just like so fluffy. I want to jump in it. And the thought of leaving the snow to go to Florida, it was sad. That's not like why I didn't go to Florida. I had other issues. So, I should go work on eating. I'm like so distracted now looking out the window. Sorry for not paying attention to you. But yeah, I should go work on myself. And yeah, I'll check back in with everyone later. Woo. Battery's half full, or half empty. But the good news is I don't know where my like vloggy battery charger is. I thought I kept all my camera stuff in like my Canon carrying case, but I couldn't find it. So then I asked my mom, because you know we have the same vlogging camera, but I'm like, I need to charge it. Where's things? I think I've been using hers and she left it here. So I'm glad she did it for my sake, but if she's planning on filming anything on her camera when she's down in Florida, if it dies, well, oops. But she's always using her phone and her iPad anyway. Work that night. Oh yeah. Now I'm craving like pizza. I do have a pizza. I might have that for dinner. Come to think about it. But I should make a little grocery store list because I'm gonna run out of things fast. And I've really now been enjoying those cheddar broccoli bowl things where it's like macaroni and cheese with broccoli and has like gluten-free breadcrumbs on it. I still don't know how I feel about the breadcrumbs, but I'm like acquiring a taste for this broccoli with cheddar on it. I don't know if I'd eat it by itself just yet, broccoli, but I'm like, hey, it's good. Although the other night, like I added another thing of macaroni and cheese to it and I think it was too much. I ended up with a stomach ache. I'm like, alright, just stick to what it is. Ooh. So, I should go do my lunch and put on out the TV, my arm, everything. It's like killing me right now. Pretty soon I'll probably be in a knee brace where you'll find me like covered in heating pads and ice packs. I'm not that far from it. I was gonna put one on my arm or on my shoulder earlier, and now I'm thinking I should ice my knee or my back or something. Or getting old sucks. So is being stressed out. It's so weird. It's like so. This bag's kind of heavy on its own, but it's pretty much empty. Most of my stuff's in my little backpack. Yeah, and look, my mom got Cheetos. You know, they'll be gone in a hot second. We got more Fritos and loads of potato chips. So, there's also, and there's my bagel for the airplane. And granola bars and peanut butter and jelly bars and Dove mint chocolates. It does feel honestly like a little sad. I feel like my limbs are gonna fall off. Honestly speaking, it does honestly feel like a little sad seeing like my pile of clothes on my mom's bedroom floor and like seeing all this stuff here that's for me that I would have used on the airplane. But I'm trying to think, is it sad because I'm not in Florida? Or is it sad because my mom's there all by herself and I'm home? It's probably more what it is. It's more like she's all by herself. She said to me, I feel like a man without a country. And then she's like changing her reservations again because she didn't want to like drive all the way to the beach. Disney's Fair Beach by herself. So, I don't gonna need 2 hands now, and I need to quit moping around. Wish me luck, and I'll see you later maybe. This is gonna be a really long video. Yay!